New on Curiosity Stream. How do you connect a 16th century potato to limitless energy production? Could Napoleon's toothpick have a direct link to a machine that predicts the future? And how can a 1700s conch shell chart a course to humans connecting their brains to the internet? James Burke's visionary series Connections returns for a new generation. Experience all new Connections. With monthly, annual, and bundled plans, find the one that works for you at curiositystream.com.
J360 Radio.
Hello, J360 Legion, and welcome to the J360 Mini Bites here on J360 Radio, hosted by J.M. Brady. I am your host, J.M. Brady. Let's get into it.
Oh man, am I late? I hope I'm not late. You know what? You gotta figure this. These clocks can run kind of slow, so even though it says 10 after 10, it's still 10, damn it. Well, you know, as much as I like to stretch that out. Hey guys, how's it going? Time for a new week. I'm J-Man, of course. And, the reason for my lateness a little bit there is because I misplaced my headphones. So I was busy running around here looking for them like a madman, but I got them on right now, and I hope I'm coming across loud and clear. Yes, it is Mini Bites time. We have finally crossed the threshold. We are in the triple digits. 101 is here. And you know something? This week has not started off any different than how it usually goes with J360 Productions in general. Me getting in the face of another content creator or a distributor or whatever and telling them about themselves. You know, here's the thing, right? I can tell I'm going on the right path on this kind of thing because you got to figure for every time you have success, you have rejections. And then there are times where you have like deals that don't come together like they're supposed to. See, in addition to working on the streaming networks regarding Twitch and YouTube, I've also been looking for another outlet for those of us that, you know, say like we go ahead and we do like other performances, and it's not necessarily just the gaming and all. There's also like the movies, and there's also the shows and a lot of other projects you don't know anything about yet. And see, the thing is, as I'm always working and as I'm always developing something, you know, I always try to look for like where there's another outlet. And not because I'm afraid of oversaturation, because I'm not, but because, like, you know, there are a lot of other places out there that you kind of want to, you know, expand your company a little bit. But you see, for this particular individual and his whole thing, we see that yours is a gaming platform. Or no, it wasn't a gaming platform, it was gaming operation. Let me tell you something, I love the Power Play series. The Power Play series is always one of my favorite shows that I've made. And yes, there's been hiccups along the way, but it's starting to come together. The first 2 episodes landed on YouTube right now, and as I see it, it just feels right. It takes me back to the early days when I designed the concept for it, you know? But this particular individual thinks just because we work, and I'm going to say this for anybody, just because we work on the Power Play doesn't mean that the Power Play is the whole damn thing. That's undermining and very, very, very disrespectful. You see, it says J360 Productions on the tin, right? We're a production company. We are already a TV film outlet. That's what we do. We produce content for that. And we also dabble in music, because, yeah, it looks over at J360 Jams. You know, it's amazing how, like, this show is so successful, yet people will try to find ways to try to spit on it. And please make sure I'm not in the room when you try this crap, because it's going to be Thunderdome at that point, and I'm going to be the one that enters and leaves. Because I told this jack off about himself. Anytime you do that kind of stuff, you're ruining business. Now, I don't know. There are people out there that think, oh, well, you know, because I own a business, I can act and be any way I want to be. Yeah, okay. That is not the way it works. When somebody comes to talk to you, like, if I'm coming to talk to you, there's an opportunity there. I don't care how you feel about me at the end of the day. I don't care if you think, like, I'm beneath you, even though at the same time I'm not. Because I know better than that, and you ought to know better than that. You want things to be respectful, then you got to respect yourself, and then you got to respect the people that want to work with you, too. And then you see where you go from there. Because, like, there's quite a bit of J360 TV programs that I'm feeling pretty good about, and I'm willing to go and put them out there. I'm willing to produce them, star in them sometimes, and I'm willing to find other people who actually want to be a part of it. That's growth. Like, if anything, that idiot just kiboshed and missed out on a potential 2022 lineup right there because of his attitude. And as I checked them, and the thing is, I'm not going to repeat it here. You can read about it on my Instagram. You can read about it I should post it all over the place. But you see, like, I'm not going to give anybody like that the publicity that they feel as though they deserve, because I know how it is. When you put somebody out on blast like that, chances are they're going to go ahead, they're going to get, like, people are interested in them, and it's going to grow their numbers. I know how that stuff goes. They don't need that. They need to feel the error of their ways. And maybe that's why you got to hold people accountable. And the thing is, though, as I go about building J360 TV, just like I built J360 Radio, the platforms are there. I'm finding them, and I'm going to use them. If I got to put certain things on J360 TV on YouTube instead of Twitch, I'll do it. You know? There's always a way. And I have so many things at my disposal now, and I'm going to use them all. And I'm going to keep fighting for all of them. Because if not, you see, I'm in the business of show and tell, right? And we got to show more instead of tell. Oh yeah, I could tell you all this stuff, and I could go ahead and get that little bit of excitement, but it'd be better if you saw it, you know? And then at the end of the day, that's results instead of excuses. Whereas other people will love to give you an excuse. They'll love to go ahead and chime something at you. Something that you're going to have to run with. Maybe like some 10-cent philosophy. Or like this other podcasters out there that try to say, I'm going to give my 2 cents. Yeah, and I'm going to happily throw you out in the garbage where you belong. Yeah, you know? And just because they're content creators doesn't mean I got to hang out with them either. And just because, like, I'm a content creator, they ain't got to hang out with me. Because, like, when you start to know, and I'm not saying that as a form of ego or arrogance. Like, I check mine a lot. I'm going through this humbly as possible. But you see, like, I know vibes. You know what I mean? You ever had that moment where you're, like, really, like, some people will say that this person is good, and then some people will say that another person is bad. But after a while, you'll start to realize the vibe of things. And that vibe will always tell you the truth about somebody. Like, at my new job, there is somebody out there who, I think she's like, oh God, what, I don't know what she does. But the point is that she's always at that front gate or something like that. And, like, she acts like she's cool with everybody, but she's not. You know what I mean? You could just see, like, all the fakeness right through that. Not to mention right in her face, too, because she has a face like she keeps it in a jar or something. Pickle jar, that is. And it's really, really disgusting, but I really shouldn't say that, you know. Let's try to be a nice person for a change. Nah, to hell with that. There's a fine line between niceness and honesty here. And you see, as I'm being honest, that whole thing, I can just see fakeness. And I see a lot of it as I keep putting up new episodes, as I keep making newer developments and stuff. That's why I always go into the tunnel vision and, like I said, knuckle down and do your content. It's good to hear a good word now and again, and it's good to be part of a community. But at the same time, when you start looking at different things of how the community goes, and I'm not saying this to throw shade on the J360 Legion or the Jam Fam, you guys are perfect. You guys help keep me going. And then there's quite a lot of other content creators that are really dear to my heart and stuff that, you know, we have that camaraderie. We all come together, you know. And you'll know if I give a damn about you because I'll start messing with you. You know what I mean? But it's just some people out here, I guess they just look at it for the money. I guess they just look at it because they feel that they are, you know, beholding to a certain way. Or they feel they have the right to gatekeep and nobody put them there. That kind of thing. Yeah, see, that kind of stuff, I don't care for. And when it gets to the point where it starts to get in my way, just because your life is all sorts of messed up and marginalized or in some sort of screwed up way where you function in it, does not give you the right to throw that stuff around to anybody else, especially me and my company. And I will let you know that. I will happily take a forklift, pick your ass up, throw you somewhere, and keep going. That's what I'm doing. Or better, drive a tank right through you. You understand what I'm saying? That's just where I'm at nowadays. Because I have put a lot of time in on this. All these projects need their time in the sun. and I'm going to make it happen. I'm here to make stuff happen. You know? So that's the beauty of it. And speaking of making stuff happen, though, this is your lineup. You got the mini bites tonight. You got the J-Man Show 20... No, not 20. The J-Man Show 214 happening tomorrow. And then, of course, you got... Let's see, another Power Play episode. This will be 22. That'll be happening Thursday night. And, of course, yes, here you go. It's Jams Week! Yep, J360 Jams is happening on Friday. Episode 29. The second season continues, and we got a lot of new people in addition to classic favorites, and it is going to be slamming for this playlist this week. Matter of fact, as I look at the development of it now, it's not near Megamix levels, but it's on the edge. I mean, if anything, like, there's enough room for, I want to say, like, at least 2 more artists, but once we get over that 50 threshold, that is definitely Megamix material. And not only that, we're about to cross another milestone with that. 30 episodes soon. You know? Yes. We're only 70 away from 100. Wow, could Jams be the next one to actually get the triple digits? That is very interesting. Okay, let's see, you got this show, and you got the J-Man Show. Well, obviously. And then you have... Oh my god, what would be the next show for that? I guess it would be Jams. Even though Hangouts could catch it at any time, you know. And which, by the way, I need to take a look and start booking people for more Hangouts. So if you want on, talk to me by emailing me at j360productions@outlook.com, because this is your time to do so. And of course, put in the subject box, like, what show you want to be a part of. And when it comes to the J-Man Show is more of my thing. So, yeah. You got choices between jams in terms of track submissions, and you got choices of, let's see, maybe the power play if you want to cross over in that, or if you have, of course, Hangouts. So as I'm lightening and, layering all this stuff up, it's like catching lightning in a bottle. We're going to have some fun with this. And it'll be shockingly good. Yes, I'm going for bad puns, okay? All right. Oh my god, I got to put some installments in the bad pun jar now. Damn. Well, can't escape it, and not only that, it's helping me pay off a few bills by going through this. See, sometimes to honor good jokes, you got to be thankful of the bad ones you throw. I mean, that's just how you become a legend, among other things. And then, of course, I'm working with some alternative programs and stuff. I'm not fooling with Adobe right now. Not because it's too expensive. It's just because, let's just say, like, as I go to other places and I start doing different things, I don't want to just rely on Adobe products. I want to utilize, like, what else is there. And that way, so I'm able to keep going. So that's just things you want to look into sometimes. And I say that for all you younger content creators out there, for those that are trying to get back into the game. Like, you don't necessarily have to just jump with Adobe or even go all the way to the Mac store and get your iMac for your Final Cut Pro suite. There are other programs out here that can easily, if you're willing to learn it, can go ahead and achieve the same results. It's just amazing how the industry standard, the industry standard, you gotta use our program. Yeah, I could go all day about those, but we'll worry about it at another time. But until then, though, this is what I have for you guys this week. Oh, yeah, never mind. About the power play, right? As they are landing on YouTube, they're landing on YouTube by doubles. So you get, like, 2 episodes around, like, 7 o'clock p.m. Like, it's mostly just to go ahead and get the line together and get all that stuff laid out. The J-Man Show will be following it with the first season. And there's like 25 more episodes that need to be done with that. And as soon as that's all taken care of, then I'll go ahead about all the other processes. Everything's just getting rebuilt over there on the YouTube channel. But till then, though, this is J-Man signing off. You all take it easy. We will talk about this again on the J-Man Show tomorrow night at 10 o'clock p.m. I will be here. Nothing to worry about. So I'll catch you all later, okay? Take care for me. Peace.
On CuriosityStream,
I'm James Burke. I'm going to take you on a journey through time.
James Burke's visionary series returns, reimagined for our time.
Now, this is all uncharted territory.
The Washington Post hails Burke as one of the most intriguing minds in the Western world. The New York Times raves he careens from one great moment in history to another.
Where do we want to go from here?
Experience all new connections.
So what's the next connection?
With monthly, annual, and bundled plans, find the one that works for you at CuriosityStream.com.